Hello everyone, welcome back to Old Dad's Modeling Mess. And in today's video, it's going to be different. Uh, I don't know how other builders here on YouTube do their stuff. When I'm doing a build, like right now, I'm working on the PZ4 because it won the You Pick My Next Build contest. So I try to be at least one build ahead. So I've got videos and stuff ready to fill that gap as I'm building the PZ4. And originally, I had my Brummbar here as I built this probably a month ago. I'd been working on it, tinkering with it, and stuff like that. And I will work on the build for the channel, and then as I'm doing that while I'm waiting for things to dry or whatever, I will work on another one. And that one there will be the filler for the next, and so forth. And um, after watching Night Shift's video and Reimagine Model where they did their magic with their oil paints, I went and did my hobby store haul, and I got this little kit. I knew it'd go together really quick. And this one here is just going to be a little 2 video thing, and it works out perfect because it buys me just enough time so I can get enough done for the first video of the PZ4 to get out to you guys. And this one here, it turned out great. It went fast, just like I thought it would. Excuse me, sorry. And it doesn't look like much, but that was just a tester to get used to using the oil paints. Now, while I was working on the King 34 back there, I had already had this one done before I started on the King 34. This was what I was working on the side when I was working on the King 34 while I was building this one. And so as I finished that one up and this one was done, I went ahead and started messing with my elephant, and I finished it up. So now I'm actually 2 builds ahead, which is great because now I can kind of relax some. But as you seen in my last video with the PZ4, I ran into an issue with the tracks on it. And while I was taking a break from it, I liked the tracks on that so much that I went and from the same person I got the tracks from, I got them for my King Tiger here. And let me say, these are absolutely amazing. They are the same size. They are absolutely beautiful and so much better than what's in the kit. These were $7, and I can print 80 of the big ones and over 100 of the little ones here at a time. But I do have one of the bigger 3D printers, so and it's with the layer count that I have at 0.2, it adds more time, so it takes an hour to print them. So I'm absolutely loving it because those are beautiful tracks. And the best part is I got plenty of this 05 styrene rod here, and it works great for the links because it's just like the comes with pins, but it's 2 of them. You put one on each side. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. Now, speaking of the King Tiger, I haven't messed with this thing in a couple of months, but I figured I'd give you guys a quick little sneak peek of it. Love it. Still not sold on the molded in Zimmerit, but it's actually beautiful. I just wish they would have nicked it up for me so I didn't have to cut it all off and sand everything. But I mean, there's not one. It's not like this stuff here where it's all the same. Basically, every line is different from the one next to it. I don't know if they actually used the same line anywhere else on the kit or not, but it's absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, I wanted it to have that battle worn look, so I removed some and I adjusted the fenders accordingly, and I absolutely love the way that it's looking right now. Now, getting on to the good stuff. Now, this is the one that has the full interior, so everything that's in this box fits in that. Holy shit. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff. Just saying, there's a lot. Now, all this stuff down in here, all these little guides here, and then the torsion bars and all, that's all separate. That was all, you had to glue all that stuff in there. Let me get this here. Handle for the little hatch down there on the bottom, and then the two little ones there, the gears, all that. And this thing here has absolutely been a pleasure to work on, and I have not ran into any hardly any issues or anything like that. I'm absolutely loving it, and it scares the shit out of me because I don't want to mess it up. I'm not gonna lie. So I am absolutely taking my time. But with that being said, all this has absolutely went together easier than the PZ4. And that is absolutely horrifying because, yeah, speaking of the PZ4, I'll give you a little update on her. There she is. Looking okay. But it's not. This thing has fought me tooth and nail so far. I went online and I looked and stuff like that to see if it was just me. And it's not. This kit here, for some reason, I went on the forums, I've looked in Reddit and stuff like that. They all have that gap right here, on both sides here. You can see the gap there. There's a gap there. These are actually in the closed position. Okay. I can fit my blade in there. This one's horrible because you can fit your blade in there too. Yeah, this thing here, I love it because the detail is so great. It's a beautiful kit. It's just the fitment is not there. TriStar, they have that angled instead of overlapping, so the stuff doesn't fit together properly, and it's really hard to hold it there. These here were actually, they're warped a little bit, I guess, but it's, yeah, it's been a real task working on this so far. Trust me, my plans were to absolutely go hog shit wild on it. That's why I didn't mind doing the 3D printed tracks, because I wanted this thing to look absolutely amazing, and I'm very disappointed with it. But I'm not giving up. I'm gonna finish it up. I'm gonna do the best I can. Hopefully I can hide a lot of this and fix some of it. But yes, I want to get another one so I can take my time like I'm doing with the King Tiger over there, and make sure that I can fix this stuff here. Everybody that I've seen it where they've posted pictures, this has been filled in. The gaps here have been filled in back here. Guys, I was able to actually get the sides to glue in where they're supposed to be here on these fenders, but a lot of people will actually take some styrene sheets and cut little thin strips and put there to fill up the gaps and stuff. I just muscled it in and got lucky, I guess. But it's yeah. It comes with photo etch, and the photo etch, with the problems I've been having with this, I'm not even using it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have it in me to do it right now. So the jack holder here, that's 3 different pieces. Okay, there's an outer piece, an inner piece in the back there, and then there's the top piece where the latch is. None of that is numbered or marked or told how to... Whoa, hold on. Well, okay then. Was 0, me 1. Ha. Okay, anyway, getting back to what I was saying here, them are not numbered or marked or told how. It doesn't put it in instructions on how you're supposed to put that together. I had to go online and look in the instructions and find how to put those on there. I don't know if you can see it very well, but do you notice on these tracks here how this part's curved out? That one's curved out, so is that one, so is that one, and the whole top part is curved. And it's like that on all of them. They're all curved like that. And so I don't know what it is. Like I said, just I wanted this thing to be badass. Okay, I wanted it to be really, really cool. This one here was the one I wanted to be like my crowning achievement so far on the channel, and it has bitch slapped me really hard and told me, yeah, no. So I'm gonna get another one, and I'm gonna build it up really nice and slow, and do like those guys on. There's one guy on Reddit that just absolutely went to town on this thing, and it's beautiful, beautiful. So I know it can be done. I just wish I had known a little bit about this beforehand. I don't do the research on them and stuff like that, you know, and then go, oh well, that's a good kit, I'm going to put it together. I buy the kit, and if I like the way that it looks, I put it together, and I learn as I'm building. So again, I'm still going to do my best, try to make this thing look good. Hopefully some of this stuff will get, you know, with the weathering and stuff, you know, maybe I can hide some of those little gaps and seams and stuff like that, and it won't look bad. But so far, this, yeah. I tried to put that little piece there that goes around the gun, and I could not get that damn thing to go on there. I got one side glued on, and then when I tried to get the other side glued on, this side would come loose or something, so I just took it off and left it off. Yeah, I know that there's no handles on these here, but I put them on there just to, like I said, I was just going to town. I was trying to make this as badass as I could. Another thing too, right here on your straps, they do have the little wing nuts, and here's one here that I might be able to show you and get a good view of. See that little wing nut right there? It actually looks like a little handle with a hole, but they call that a wing nut, and that's supposed to be what goes on all those. Okay, and I seen that, and I'm like, well, that looks like shit. So then I went and looked at the photo etch, and it's the same thing. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just put the plastic on there. And when I started running into those issues, that's when I decided, okay, I'm going to get another one, and I will redo it. And I know somewhere in my little box of goodies over here, back here in the back, I know I have some photo etch wing nuts and stuff like that, so I can actually do it, and yeah, I can put the actual wing nuts on there and make it look proper. So yeah, there's that for you guys. Oh, one last rant here, I guess. These vents, holy shit. If you put them in properly, this piece, because this is separate from this part of the fender, this does not fit in properly. As you can see, it's still up a little bit here on the front there, but I was able to kind of hide some of that with the tool there. But I had to cut a bunch off the back, do some trimming inside here, and then put it on a different angle to get that in there so it's flushed this way, and it still sticks out just a fuzz. This side I got a little bit better, but as you can see, that is back more, and it's way tilted more. But oh, and not to mention, there you go, you can see through it now. That's awesome, right? So I did not know that, and I have some, at the time I did not know that until I got everything together. I do have some screen that on the next one I will fix that with, because yeah, this is man, I wanted this. I really did. I wanted this to be the pride of my build. So, of the channel so far. I wanted this thing to be absolutely the most gorgeous, best built one here. And it has just slapped me and said, no, stop. Just go away, kid. So, yeah. So here's an update on that. But we're still working on it. This Friday, the last video on that. And then we will start in on the PZ4. So stay tuned for all the follies and fun because, yeah, they will be coming with this. And so, as always, guys, thank you for watching my videos, especially this one here where I'm kind of ranting and raving and, going all over the place and stuff. If you like this sort of stuff, don't be afraid. Drop a like and a comment down below. Hey, even if it's a slam on me, hey, bring it on. I'm good. If you're not already, consider subscribing. Don't be afraid. It's free also, except for that notification when I post new videos. You'll be good. I mean, I only post on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so you're good. That tells YouTube you guys like watching this stuff. It helps the channel grow. Gives me an excuse to go out and do more stuff, like when my wife left me unsupervised the other day. Yeah, I don't know what I could have done there. I mean, I had access to my credit cards and the internet and a bunch of hobby shops. So, yeah. Anyway, Discord. There is a link in the description box down below. You guys that are not subscribed or in there need to join our Discord because besides my garbage, okay, we have some absolutely amazing builders in there, and these guys make my stuff look like complete and utter horse shit. We have channels in there for you guys to post your own build pictures, and trust me, when I see their pictures, I'm just like, holy shit, why aren't they doing this? Because my stuff looks like, Tonka toys compared to theirs. They're just that damn good. It's worth joining just to see their stuff, okay? Yeah, occasionally I post pictures of my stuff in there, but theirs overshadows mine, and I absolutely love it because, hey, we're all in this together, so let's have some fun and enjoy this stuff. So until the next video, guys, I will see you later. Bye-bye.